Good morning, Cyber Traders! Happy Tuesday on this 27th of February. Good morning, all. Good to see you. Todd, Doug, good to see you. Neil, good to see you all. John, Grant Brockway, good to see you too. Nice day in Ohio, huh? Beautiful day here in New York too, actually. Got a little chilly this morning. Cliff, Ronnie, George, Kerry, good to see you. Benito. All right, so anyway, a couple of quick updates we're going to talk about regarding what happened yesterday. Unfortunately, I was only here to trade in the morning, and the pre-market with you did pretty well on some of those trades. But I was talking to the staff. Josh said you guys did great yesterday. So I want to do a couple of shout outs and some of the positions you guys traded. Give a couple of round of applauses, everybody. We got to, like I said, it's a team effort. And, like I said, this is what we train for. And I'm actually going to be heading right after this meeting. I'm going to be going back to New York City I have a couple of meetings at the Traders Expo over there. And it was funny that Kerry just private messaged me, said she was there, and it was great to see Tom Sosnoff at Tasty Trade. And obviously a lot of you know everybody from Tasty Trade, Tom, the founder of Thinkorswim. They had a nice little booth. Kerry, did you take a picture with him? Did you introduce yourself and tell him that you're a student of Cyber Trade University, and it was great seeing him? You don't hear him speak yet? Good, Kerry. Good. That's great to hear. Yes, he loves you. Well, let me just tell you this, a little inside joke between me and Tom, just to let you know. When I originally met Tom a long time ago, he remembered, he was a huge fan when we kind of hit it off, that his wife loves Skinny Cow ice cream. And I'm like, really? Okay, you know what? I'm going to make a phone call, Tom, but when I'm going to, because I went there to go visit him at his office. So I had a Federal Express package delivered to him of about like 50 boxes of Skinny Cow ice cream. Now, for some of you know, my brother is the founder of Skinny Cow ice cream. So he couldn't believe it, and he's like, what the hell is this package? So he's like, he's a big foodie guy. So when I saw him yesterday, he also loves New York bagels. So I have a place in my town that has probably one of the best bagels in New York City, in New York actually. So he took them and he buried them in his back of his booth to make sure he could take them home with him. But he went home yesterday. But yeah, he's a great guy, and that whole staff and everything. Which, by the way, for a lot of you, I know we got this big promotion going on with Tasty Works. I know there's some options traders there. I'm going to send everybody a link. Just make sure you register under our link, and there's a big promotion we're doing with Tasty Works. So if you're any options traders or whatever, definitely want to check them out. First of all, Kerry says, I love his comments during the one presentation, and he cannot believe that there were so many people that, especially in New York, such a lost island we are right now, and individual traders. It really is, and it's just a very, very big industry, and you could see there's a lot of people that packed his house. The only thing I was disappointed about the Traders Expo, for some of you who've been around for a while, the show got so small. I mean, when I was there was probably about 200, maybe 300 exhibitors. Now there's probably maybe 20, So I guess brick and mortar is not doing too well, but some of the stocks of the brick and mortar is doing pretty well. We're going to check those out. But before we do that, let's just do a couple of shout outs, because there were a couple of good, some of you guys work so hard to make money in trading. I want to do a couple of shout outs here. First of all, let's bring up the NXTD trade from yesterday. That stock in the pre-market, that was the winner right there. For me too, also, I had to catch catch my ride to go into the city, and that was a great pre-market trading right there. You could see it, just a gorgeous move right there. Stock went from $2.60 all the way to $4, and Todd did pretty well. Todd made 25 cents on that trade. G made 11 cents. Ron made 20 cents. Oops, sorry about that, wrong one. I meant to do a round of applause, but that was pretty good, guys, in that pre-market. You guys did great on that trade. Great winner. Another couple other good winners that did pretty well was the Micron Technology. What a great move. But a little bit more of an advanced stock, guys, testing some resistance levels. But James made 45 cents and entered over a $47 support. That was a great trade right there. Good for you. Buying it right where you're supposed to buy it. Frame made 20 cents. Basically made got in right at 47.16 off that support. I mean, that's what it's all about. Let's all give them a round of applause. And then obviously, some of the, guys that have been here and really getting it, doing pretty well. Ben traded the ZSAN. Let's give him a big shout out right there. Ben, I mean, come on, you can't get better than that. He made over $3 on that trade. Ron made $1 on that train, on that trade. Definitely jumped on the train, but made $1 on that. Wayne made 40 cents and made another 24 cents. Let's all give them a bigger round of applause. That was the big winner right there. So that one, you could see, that one just came from nowhere, right out of the gate. That thing just took off from $5 all the way to 11. Now, I know we have some YouTubers in here. We have some trial members that are watching it right now and probably fell off their chair when they saw a stock. Because some of you probably never seen a stock go up 100% more, actually more than one day. You look at that like, where do you find these? Well, listen, that's what we teach you what to do. But one thing you have to learn, everybody, that great traders, we never buy a 5 and sell at 11. We'll buy it at 6 or 7 and sell it at 8 or 9. We never buy at the bottom, sell top. We always buy in between. And that's what it's all about. Wayne says, I'm glad to be part of such a team. Well, listen, Wayne, welcome, and we welcome you aboard. I'm glad to be part of the team. We tell everybody this, you can't be trading by yourself. We all work together like a team. That's how we make money together. And it just takes time and patience. Remember, there's not something you learn in 5 days or in 3 months. Every day it goes by, you make more and more and more. And I think whatchamacall was talking about it yesterday. Ken Thorle even brought it up. He said it took him about a year before he started making some big money. And some of you you look at big money and like, what's big? I mean, you see the numbers up on the screen. Benita, you see them. Grant, you've been here for a long time also. It takes time. And you know what, guys? Big thing we always try to do, and this is something I always preach myself, don't count everyone else's money, because some of you would just be happy to make $50,000, $100,000 a year. Some of you wow, it'd be great to make $250,000 or $500,000. But you know what? You never know. You might get there, but just be happy what you have, and that's what it's all about. Live the simple life. Just do what you do and enjoy trading. All right, a couple of stocks. AKS wants to tank. Okay, well, Vinny, we're going to check that one out because you know what? That was actually the first stock on my watch list right here. This stock is getting really crushed right here. After hours, stock went from $30 all the way to $19, got decimated. Came back a little bit, went to high as 22, but that one is definitely going to make the watch list here at Cybertrain University. The only thing I'm looking at is here on the matrix. I don't see a lot of big buyers out there, so I want to keep an eye on that one. There's a pretty decent list right here. NTRI is another one. That stock is also getting destroyed. $40 went down to 29. You can see almost 200,000 shares traded, down 26%. I like this one a little bit more because it's got a lot of iceberg orders out here. Now, if you look at the spread, guys, this is a scalping stock, so you got to be careful of that one. Ken, you made 22 cents, 55 cents total in that in AKRX. Good for you. And Benito, he just made 31 cents. All right, good for you guys. Actually, you know what? I like this one better.
Hey, good job.
All right. Way to go, guys. All right, next one on that list we're going to put on that watch list is that MNK trade. Oops, typed it in the wrong box. MNK. All right, so that one's got a nice little push. Stock took a big hit from $45. Look at that iceberg order right there, guys. May I say that's a buyer? 25,000 shares looking to be bought right. The big bid right there. Stock looks like it wants to break out of that resistance level, breaking higher highs. Oh, there you go. That's what you got to look at. You got to look for those big iceberg orders. And look, we're already at 46, 48. Look, trend is going up. Listen, if the guy eventually wants to buy it, what sells to him, the only way he can get it, he's got to execute the offer. Look, it just popped on us. Look at that. 52, 57. You've just been witness of icebergs at their best. Look at that. 10-cent winner right there. All right. What's going on with all the brick and mortar stocks? Macy's made the list. JCP thought it was bankrupt already. Up. Following along with Macy's. Kohl's, another one, gapping up a little bit. Not up huge, but I haven't seen these stocks in a long, long time. Unfortunately, I went to Sears this weekend. I heard the store was closing. I always like Sears with their tools. And it's a shame, a lot of stores. Sears closing a lot of stores out there. But I don't know. I know Amazon crushed these companies. But for some reason, these stocks are making a little bit of a comeback. All right? So all those stocks are on the watch list. LPCN trade. That's another one put on the watch list right there. The stock has been getting a little beat up here, but it's up pretty nicely. Up 29%, 600,000 shares. Very cheap. Great iceberg orders out there. Nice high frequencies, all we're looking for. Look at that big one right there, though. Talking about a brick wall, 62,000 shares are going to be sold at $1.70. See that guy right there? What does that tell you? Maybe not going up. All right, now the big one that all of you guys have done great this morning was the TTPH. That one, hands down, was a very simple, easy, inexpensive, great volume stock. A lot of you, if you logged in early and you got here at 8:30 when you were supposed to, like I said yesterday, stock, you should have had it right around the 280. Right now, you should be up about 20 to 30 cents. Not bad to start the day on 1,000 shares, $2,000, $3,000 investment. Make yourself $2,300. You can see it's filling in a gap right here, which is what we're looking for. All right. And that's about it, guys. Once again, yesterday, there was a lot of stocks that we found, and there was a lot of them that showed up that came in, afterwards. We found the GoDaddies, the X, the DFs, the SN, the DXTDs, and then all of a sudden you had a stock like, NXTD, or the ZSAN that wasn't on the list. It just popped up in the middle. So there's always new ones that do come up out of the blue. So keep an eye on those. So we got to be prepared when the market opens up. So if you weren't the ones that benefit in pre-market, don't worry, the market, you still got several hours of trading. It's just always nice to start the morning, on the positive side. All right, a couple of comments coming across here. Did I miss anything? Ben says, all hoping to be bought by Amazon. Well, I don't know where Whole Foods came in, but sure enough, it did come out there. Mark says, Fausto, when books do you have on your total view? I see some of those icebergs on my matrix. I have NASDAQ and ARCA. There's, it depends what you subscribe to, but I have the EDGX. I have them all on there. BATS, all of them. NASDAQ and ARCA is more than enough, Mark. Okay, Lita, I work at Sears Canada for 19 years. Well, is it still there? It's a shame. I used to love that store. They have a beautiful building in Chicago. But that's a great place, Okay, guys, listen. Market's going to be opening up. And unfortunately, I got to catch my ride going back into the city right now. It's because traffic here is horrendous, so I want to be able to get in there, and hopefully, what do I see here? A couple of things. I hope to see you today. Kerry says I gotta go too. Hope to see you. Kerry Green's gonna be down on the floor at the New York. Okay, well, like I said, I'll if you can find me, I'll see if I can grab a couple of bagels with me. All right, Kerry, they are good. All right. Do I take to the ferry, Kerry? No. I have I take the Long Island Railroad right in front. It's right in front of my not too far from my house. Takes me literally 28 minutes from Long Island to the city. Right there. Beautiful. Can't get better than that. Or you could take an hour and a half by car. All right, everyone. Listen, good luck today. Happy trading. And don't forget, I almost forgot to mention, two big events going on today. You got Traders Talk today, and you got the workshop. Josh is doing a workshop today. So remember, you got two classes that are going on today. So don't forget, almost got yelled at, forgot to mention that. So don't forget your classes. Remember, that's where you learn. This in the Cyber Group room is where you earn. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.